Cougars will be kicking off, and this is David Lauder is back to kick off for BYU. He has a habit of kicking him deep into the end zone. Most of the time there's not a return against BYU. And as we mentioned, the wind is not a factor at this point. There are still rain showers all around us. We could get more, but the sun is shining, and it's perfect weather down there for the players. The field's not in bad condition, but there could be some slippery or slick spots.
You mentioned that he normally kicks it out of the end zone. Be a good idea. This guy wearing number 24 back in the end zone is pretty good. This McDuffie is a throwback to the old times for me. He can beat you a lot of different ways. You don't want to get it in his hands.
He averages about 25 yards a kickoff return. Here's Lauder's kick. It's long and it's deep, and it'll come down in the end zone, but they will run it out to the 10, to the 15, up to the 20, and to the 26-yard line. So that's McDuffie. He took it about 5 or 6 yards in the end zone and ran it back out. And Kerry Collins will be starting at quarterback. He's a junior, was figured to be the starter this year, and then broke a finger playing volleyball. And so this is his second start. So Collins brings his team up in an I formation from the 26-yard line. First offensive play of the football game. One man split to the left. And he'll throw quickly to the right, completes it out there to McDuffie. He's to the 35. He's all the way to the 45-yard line before they knock him off his feet. They're the starters: Rucci, Malinowski, Grady, others along the line. This is a veteran and a good size offensive line. And the backs, McDuffie, you just saw him catch the pass. And first down at their own 45-yard line. They send McDuffie wide to the left. Collins at quarterback, and this time they will run it. A slant off to the right side. We've got 5 yards, maybe 6 yards for the Cougars defensively. Randy Brock was a freshman All-American last year. Shad Hansen, as you see the linebackers coming up, number 50 for BYU, made the tackle. And there's Shad. He is an all-conference type performer for BYU. They're pretty strong there. And then the deep men, Dewey Gray. Second down and about 5 to go for Penn State at midfield. They're right at the 50-yard line. Delayed handoff. This is Anderson. Anderson will not gain much this time. For the Nittany Lions, they put 3 men wide to the right. Only one setback. Now they bring a man in motion, McDuffie to the left side. Here's Collins back to throw. Does throw, and it's incomplete. Threw it out of bounds. Down, kicking from the 38-yard line. Gets the kick away, kicks it high, and it'll bounce without a BYU player touching it. It'll roll down close to the 10-yard line. And so Brigham Young University will take over 1st and 10 now as they stop Penn State on the first offensive thrust. And the Cougars have it on their own 10-yard line. The quarterback is Ryan Hancock. In there for BYU after the first 2 quarterbacks went down with injuries earlier this year. And has performed very nicely, but he's dinged up just a bit himself right now. Delayed handoff on the first one. That is Hall. Hall's to the 15-yard line, outside to the 20. Gets away from another man. He's up to the 25, to the 30, and knocked out of bounds at the 31-yard line. That's Hall. Starters along the line. Veterans. Pay is the only senior. He's kind of the team leader up front for BYU. Then the wideouts, they all do a fine job for BYU.
That's an exceptional effort by Hall.
First down for BYU. They'll run it again. Hall this time has maybe 2 yards. Straight ahead. Defensively for the Penn State team now, they've got some veterans on this team. 3 down linemen are pretty good. They've been around for a while for them. Reggie Gibbons is a good one at that outside linebacker position. He's an All-American type player. And Bona's a pretty good player too. In fact, they've got some good defensive players.
Traditionally, they will stick with. Look at this, trips right.
2nd and 8. Hancock back to throw. Does throw. Incomplete. At the 35 of them had their chance. They could have coached in the pros, and they elected to stay where they are. They like it. It's as simple as that. They say they like to be where they are. They fake the reverse. Hancock is sacked at the 20-yard line. 5-yard line. He's averaging about 46 yards a punt. Almost got that one blocked. Kicked it exceptionally high. Fair catch, the signal at the 40-yard line. And
I didn't get to see him last week against Notre Dame. I want to see him run out of punt formation.
His last punt was a 40-yarder. Here's Collins on a first down. Going to throw, does throw, completes it up to the 50-yard line, slips a tackle and gets down to the BYU 47. It's a first down for Penn State on the Cougar 47-yard line. Collins at quarterback. Second offensive series for the Penn State Nittany Lions. He's being chased, got away from one man, rolling to the side, and slips away and goes out of bounds at the 48-yard line. They never tackled him, so it's 2nd and 12. For Penn State at the 49-yard line off BYU. Collins checking off at the line of scrimmage. Split backs. The crowd making a lot of noise right now. Quickly throws, and it's tipped. It's incomplete. It went off the fingertips of Cullen and Christensen come in as extra defensive backs for BYU on a 3rd and 12 call for the Nittany Lions. There's no score in the first quarter. Collins straight back to throw. Good protection. Throws into the middle of the field. Completes it to the BYU 33-yard line. Nice pass. 10:30 to go in the first quarter, and there's no score. Collins, a long count. Running play this time. Slants off to the right side. Nothing doing. Nothing doing that time as sun comes out, shining brightly right now. We could have more rain today before the game's over. Collins fakes a handoff. He's going to pass. Stands in that pocket, throws it down the sidelines, completes it at the BYU 16-yard line. And again, it's Troy Drayton. Collins, I formation. Running play to the tailback. Second man through, has a yard, maybe 2 yards. Split backs this time. Collins is back to throw. They're coming after him. He's sacked as the Cougars were blitzing. And there were 3 of them that got there.
See if the same situation. Open formation once again.
Sent a man in motion to the right. 2 split backs. Collins back to throw. Does throw down the sidelines. Incomplete this time. So Masilla's a junior. See, he has only tried 1 field goal this year, and he made it. This is a 40-yard attempt. The kick has the distance, and it is good. So Penn State gets the first score of the game as Masilla kicks a field goal. He's now 2 for 2 on the year. And with 8:13 to play in the first quarter, it's 3-0 Penn State. This is the Blue and White Sports Network. Penn State limited Ty Detmer to about 27 passes. One of the reasons they don't give up the ball much. This is a short kick. It's taken to the 25, to the 30, and up to about the 31-yard line. 1st and 10, Brigham Young University, with the Cougars in possession on their own 31-yard line. Hancock at quarterback will throw on 1st down. Looks, it's a screen, but it'll be an incomplete pass. They have Drage and Doman wide to the left and 2 split backs. They do not have a tight end in right now. Here's Hancock to throw again. Good protection this time. Throws just as he's hit and completes it to the 45-yard line, and they manhandle the receiver. They're trailing 3-0 halfway through the first. Hancock gives them the draw this time. That's Hamuli, and the big guy is over the 50-yard line. And they have a 2nd and 4 play right now. Hancock running play, and the Cougars bump into each other. In fact, 6:25 to play in the first quarter. Split backs this time. Ryan Hancock at quarterback. He's back to throw. Has the time this time. Steps into the pocket. Hits Otis Sterling with enough for the 1st down to the 42-yard line. 1st down, Brigham Young on the Penn State 43-yard line. Split backs, 1 man wide to the right, 1 to the left. They're coming after him this time. They run the draw, and on the blitz, Nathan Hall will just be pushed backwards. 2nd down and 13 for Brigham Young. Out of the shotgun for the first time today. Direct snap to Hancock. Good protection. Floats one down the side, and it is caught by Drage. What an effort by Drage. And now a flag goes down as he was hit when he was well out of bounds.
Been doing it for some time. This is a Big Ten crew.
We got one last week against Notre Dame. Keep that streak alive. That's Hall. Hall dances his way down to the 5-yard line. He is one tough little runner to bring down. Shotgun, 2nd and 5 for a 1st down, about 5.5 for a touchdown. They'll run it. He might. I think he made it. He did. That is Hall scoring for BYU.
The end zone.
That's his 4th touchdown of the year running. The extra point attempt is good by David Lauder for BYU. Lauder is now 27 out of 28 on the year, and Brigham Young has the lead by a score of 7-3 with 4:25 to go in the first quarter. Lauder will kick out for BYU, and here's his kick. He slipped as he kicked it. It'll come down at the 2-yard line. Taken there by McDuffie to the 10, to the 15. He's got great speed. He's to the 30, breaks into the clear, pulled down at the 40. See, they had got it up to 245 before they were shut out. Here's a running play with Anderson. No hole whatsoever on the right side. 2nd down and 7 for Penn State. Out of the I formation. BYU leading now 7-3. And it's a running. No, he's still got the football. Nice fake. Passes downfield, completes it And the tackle made at the 50-yard line. That should be enough for the first down. Brigham Young 7, Penn State 3. Penn State with the ball at the 50-yard line. Here's Collins back to throw. He's going to throw deep this time, way downfield, and it's caught. Nope, it falls incomplete. He had it.
I got a feeling that's what this Collins does.
2nd and 10 at midfield for Penn State. Back to throw again. The rush is on this time, and he throws it into the turf. Anderson was there, so Brigham Young leading him by 4 points. We're ready. Collins back to throw. Has some time into the middle of the field. Incomplete because of a hit from Dewey Gray.
Completed.
Here's the punt. High, fair catch, the signal, and then they'll let the ball bounce, and Penn State will cover it near the 20-yard line.
With Washington.
Could have had the number 1 team.
Going to the Blockbuster Bowl. Very consistent program.
BYU fakes a running play. Hancock back to throw. Pumps once, pumps twice. Now he's going to have to run it himself. Boy, do they gang up on him. 2nd and 10 for the Cougars. They split 3 men. And here's Hancock back to pass under pretty good protection. Does incomplete. Nice defensive play. The Cougars have a 3rd and 10 situation with 2 men out wide to the right. And Hancock drops back into the shotgun. Pay delivers him the ball, and he looks over the defense. Can't find anybody. Scrambling. Now throws in the middle of the field. Completes it to Drage. He's to the 45 to the 50-yard line. And the little money man for BYU comes up with a big first down. 1st and 10 Cougars. The ball right on the 50-yard line. Minute 40 to go in the first quarter. Hancock. Here's the draw. That's Hall. Hall bounces into the secondary. Fights through a couple of tacklers. He's to the 40-yard line. 1st and 10. BYU from the 40. They'll run it again. That's Hall. Good blocking on the outside. And he's got another 10 yards. He's to the 30-yard line.
BYU normally moves it through the air. Penn State has held him 10 yards. That'll change. This Anderson's good back.
Cougars on a first down. This is Mooley on a delayed handoff. Tries to work to the outside, but could not get away. Cougars face 2nd and 10 from the Penn State 30-yard line. BYU ahead by 4 points. Hancock straight back to throw this time. Good protection. Does throw into the middle of the field. A man wide open. Nobody around him. He's 15-yard line. 17 seconds to go in the first quarter. Split backs. Hancock gives on the draw to Kalen Hall. Kalen works into the middle. He's got another 4 yards. So after 1 quarter in Provo, it's Brigham Young University 7 and Penn State 3. This is the Blue and White Sports Network. Cougars 2nd and 6. They're on the 11-yard line. Hancock with split backs this time. Long count. They're going to sweep to the right side with Willis. He's to the 10. He's to the 5. He's got a first down at the 2-yard line. First time we've seen that play today. Rage wide to the left for BYU and split backs. Penn State. About an 8-man front defensively against them. Hancock gives on a delayed handoff to Mooley, and Mooley will lose yardage. They must get the ball into the end zone when they get down to these scoring opportunities. They did not do that against Notre Dame. Had to settle for field goals. Hancock wanting to throw, does throw, touchdown! Touchdown to Sterling.
Hancock do this year as far as keeping his poise?
Lauder kicks the extra point, and Brigham Young has a 14-3 lead. And Lauder is now 28 out of 29 on the season. Sterling just caught his 4th TD pass of the year. This is the Blue and White Sports Network. Lauder kicking off for BYU. Kicks this one deep into the end zone. And they will not run it out this time. 1st and 10, Penn State from their own 20-yard line. And Collins will throw on the first down. Can't find anybody. Being chased around. Now floats one downfield, and it's caught. Nice play by Penn State. The catch made by Kyle Brady.
Last few years, they could have played with some folks. They won 20 games at Bunch. Rini Portland's got a very good women's basketball program.
First down, and here's a good running play. One of the first good running opportunities for them. And Collins out of the I formation this time. Now they shift. And they have an offensive lineman jump before the ball is snapped. They split McDuffie wide to the left. They get 2 men wide to the right. Collins, long count, fakes, And they're right on top of him, but he gets the pass away, and he completed it. Hey, what an effort. McDuffie made the catch. Second down and 6. Delayed handoff this time. No gain whatsoever. The long yardage for Penn State, trailing 14-3 early in the second quarter. And the crowd's really making a lot of noise, and it is very hard to hear your signals down. He dropped the ball. Wait a minute, the play may have been stopped. There's some confusion there. Illegal procedure, the call on Penn State. That's 5 more yards. Third down and 11 then for the Penn State Nittany Lions at the BYU 45. They're ready to load up the line this time. Yeah. Collins is trying to change the play. He's back to pass. Has some pressure. He's hit as he throws it. Floats it down the sidelines. It's caught, but it'll be out of bounds by a BYU player, Derwin Gray. So Masilla will kick to Drage. The snap's there was a little low, and he kicks it off the side of his foot. It'll go out of bounds on the right side. Should be around the 20-yard line where BYU will take over. Hancock at quarterback sends Rex, his tight end, out in the slot on the right side. One setback. Hancock gives to that setback. That's Kalen Hall skirting to the outside. He's got some room. He's up to the 29-yard line. But there's no storm, but the lights are on to help in this one. 2nd and 2 for BYU. They'll run it straight ahead. They've got the first down and then some. That's not the story here. Won a lot more of these lost in the Western Athletic Conference. Over the middle, a pass complete to Rex, the tight end. Rex is to midfield. He's to the 50-yard line. 1st and 10, BYU at midfield. Drage comes in motion one way, reverses, comes back the other. And here's Hancock. That's the draw. That's Hall. Hall a lot of room. He's to the 40. He breaks a tackle to the 30. He's all the way down to the 24-yard line before he's knocked out of bounds. Nowatzki's out there at a spurring pass. Or reception, I should say, against Notre Dame last week at his hometown.
Well, that's going to cost BYU 5. Gives you time to throw the football.
Here's Hancock back to throw. A deep drop this time. Middle of the field, completes it to Rex, his tight end. He's inside the 20-yard line.
See if they sweep here.
They're on the Penn State 18-yard line. They may have offsides on Penn State. It is a sweep, and it's Willis. And Willis dances his way down the sidelines inside the 10-yard line. Is that right? I'll talk about that in just a second. 1st and goal for BYU from the... They'll run it with Willis. Willis bumps into one of his own men and is down at the line of scrimmage.
Now let's see if they throw the football here. You know what? They might run that inside handoff.
Could be. They're out of the shotgun. They'll still run from this. Hancock's going to pass this time. Deep drop. Looking. Throws. Touchdown! Hey, Mooley caught it, and there were 2 Cougars there, and no Nittany Lions.
And Penn State just makes a mistake. I mean, this is so wide open. It's scary. They're in the DB around.
Hey, Mooley and Willis are both back in the corner as Lauder converts on the extra point. And so Brigham Young University has the lead over Penn State by a score of 21-3 with 8 minutes left to play in the first half of the game. This is the Blue and White Sports Network. Punt, touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. As Lauder kicks off, drives a line drive and may go out of bounds on the sidelines. It does. Nittany Lions have the ball on their own 35, 1st and 10, and they'll run on 1st down. That's Anderson trying to get outside, is knocked out of bounds after a gain of about 4. For Penn State with 2 men wide to the right. Collins at quarterback, I formation. Fakes a handoff, wants to throw. Does throw, gets it to McDuffie. Can he get away from the would-be tackler? No.
Remember what Jim Sweeney did here, play fake and throw the tight end. It'd be a great call.
They try to get it with the quarterback, and I don't know. He might not have made it. 1st and 10 Penn State as the sun comes out again at the 45-yard line of the Nittany Lions. Collins is back to pass this time, has the time, throws deep down the left side. He's got a man all alone down there. It's incomplete. The pass was a little bit, may have been out of bounds. 2nd down and 10 for the Lions. Collins gives to Anderson, his tailback, and they got him by the ankle at the line of scrimmage and pulled him down, but they trail BYU 21-3. Collins back to throw. The Cougars have the rush on. They can't get to him, and his pass is incomplete. He had a man open out on the side, his tight end Troy Drayton.
He's really struggled with his footing, Jay.
Here's his punt. Gets away a good spiral this time. Drake signals fair catch and lets it go over his head. Hopes it will, and it does go into the end zone. Cougars with the ball from the 20. Nowatsi comes in motion, goes back the other way. Hancock at quarterback. Delayed handoff to Hall. Hall bumped off his feet, loses a yard this time. 4:30 to play in the first half of the game. Hancock. It's another running play, and again they stop it. Jamal Willis got the yard back. Hancock looking things over. Hay at center. Here's the snap. He's got it. Looking to pass. Looking. He's going to throw deep. Way downfield, and it is caught by Tyler Anderson. Here's the sprinter. Can he outrun them? I think he will. Tyler Anderson outruns everybody. It's a score.
Receivers, the numbers aren't. Oh, look at this, Jay.
Now remember, you can run that. The defense, they will not get. Well, it's still being found there. The officials have blown it dead.
116 yards and the 3 touchdown passes.
Lauder kicking off, kicks it high, and he might have kicked it out of bounds again. He did. That's the second time in a row he's kicked it out of bounds. They trailed Brigham Young by 24 points with 3:39 to play in the first half. Now again we have. Yep, illegal procedure. So he
knows what Joe Paterno's capable of.
Here's Collins to throw, does throw, and it's incomplete.
Well, that was another flag.
Dead ball, start, offense, 5 yards.
Another illegal procedure penalty. The Cougars shift defensively, and so Collins changes the play. He gives on a draw. A draw play to the 30 and down at the 30-yard line. 2nd and 15 for Penn State from their own 30. Here's Collins to pass. The Cougars coming after him. He's got time. He throws. It's deflected at the line of scrimmage. And yet when he learned about it as a young man, he didn't think he'd be able to play. So he's overcome quite a physical problem to play football. Here's a pass down the sidelines, and it's incomplete. The reason he had to throw that one away is the pressure up front.
Punter now, Jay.
This is Drees in there to punt now. Basillo had been punting. Drees punts it very high. And fair catch the signal and taken by Drage at the 36-yard line. So looking things over. Long count. Here's the snap. It's a run. It's Hall. Hall tripped up at the line of scrimmage. He loses a yard this time.
He's obviously done a terrific job.
2nd and 10 Cougars from the 35. Hancock fakes once. Throws down the side, and it is intercepted at the 40-yard line. He had Tyler Anderson flying down the sidelines, but he couldn't get it over the back. Cougar defense has been superb against them. Here's Collins to throw on first down. Does throw, completes it. He's knocked out of bounds at the 47. Complete. He has scored 15 touchdowns this year. 3 times he scored 3 TDs in a game, single game. Same pattern. Same 1st and 10 on the BYU 49-yard line. Cougars ahead, 27-3. Delayed handoff to Anderson. He slips as he tries to make his cut.
Kerry Collins.
2nd and 10 on the I formation. Collins fakes the handoff. He's back to throw this time. Does throw. Completes it. They'll be down to the BYU 35-yard line. On the Brigham Young 34-yard line as the crowd pumps up the noise level. Split backs. Here's Collins back to throw. Under pressure. Does throw. Incomplete. Good defensive play by Derwin Gray for BYU, who scored the next 27 points. And here is a 2nd and 10 call. It's a running play. And the run is to the 26-yard line. It's short of the first down. Gives them the opportunity. They'll run it. They'll run it for the first down, and they'll get it. Not too much more, however. Brian O'Neill. So the clock will now start. And here's Collins back to pass. Looking into the end zone. Throws one way downfield, and it is incomplete. Had to throw it away. And Penn State trying hard to get a score. All they've got in the game so far is a field goal. Here's Collins to throw. Has some time. Now the pressure's on. Does throw. Completes it to about the 13-yard line. Tarleton makes the tackle. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line for Penn State with 50 seconds to play. Cougars coming after him on the blitz. He's being chased, and he's hit. Now he gets the pass off. It's incomplete. Threw it out of bounds. Pressured him into throwing it away. One setback. 2 men wide to the left, 1 to the right. Collins back to throw, looking for a score. Throws. He's got a man. It's caught. And he's down at the 8-yard line.
Watch the backers if you're a viewer. That's going to be the key here.
3rd down. Collins making some hand signals to change plays. Cougars are coming after him. They hit him. He throws, and it's incomplete. On 8.5 for a touchdown, and we've got 18 seconds.
Money receivers on the left side. That's where McDuffie is.
Cougars are coming after him. He unloads the pass, and it's incomplete, and they stopped him. BYU with the blitz on, and they stop him.
Nathan Hall.
BYU will just try to run out the time. Very tight alignment down there. And Hancock will kneel to the turf, and I don't think Penn State will even use their timeouts. They'll just let the half end on that note. And the Brigham Young University crowd here has thoroughly enjoyed the first half as they see their Cougars lead the Nittany Lions by a score of 27-3 at halftime. And BYU has the option to kick or receive to open the second half. Okay, we're at halftime. We'll be back in just a moment. Hey, Mooley and Christensen back deep for Brigham Young. The Cougars lead by 24. We're opening the third quarter. We haven't had rain since early in the game. Here's the kick, and it might go out of bounds. It does. Brigham Young 1st and 10. They split a man wide to the left. One setback for the first offensive play of this third quarter. Hancock quarterbacking. They'll run it. That's Kalen Hall. And Kalen's being chased around back there. He's going to reverse, come back the other way. Can he get some blocking? Nope. Well, he got away again. Now they finally rack him up at the 20-yard line, so he lost 15 yards. Not a good way to start the second half of the football game. Split backs. Hancock back to, nope, they're going to run it. That's Hey Mooley, slips a tackle. Tries to get outside. He's down at the 22-yard line. Split backs again. Hancock at quarterback. One man wide to the right, one to the left. And he is back to throw. And as rolls out of the pocket, looking downfield, going to throw deep. And it is incomplete. Intended for Drage at the 47-yard line, but see if they come after under. Nope. Here's the kick. He booms one. This high spiral. All the way back to the 2-yard line. McDuffie has it, waiting for some blocking, but it's not there. They've got him at the 18-yard line.
Rosa was a place kicker, but how many tackles a time?
1st and 10. They'll run it with Anderson from the 18, and they tackle him at the 21, maybe the 22-yard line. We're in the third quarter of the game. Brigham Young leads 27-3. High formation. Here's the snap. He's still got the football after faking a handoff, rolling to the right. Gonna throw deep, way downfield, and it is incomplete. 2 Cougars there, 3rd down and 7. Boy, is the crowd having a time here today. Very, very noisy crowd. Cougars with their dime package in there. Collins back to throw. Now throws in the middle of the field, knocked away, it's incomplete. All the way inside the 20. See what Grease does. Here's his kick. Very high, not as deep. Drage retreating, takes it to the 23-yard line. Comes up the middle of the field and is down at the 30. Got a clip. So 30, but about the 31-yard line. That's the block in the back. Following that penalty on the punt return. Drage comes in motion for BYU. 2 split backs. And they'll run it on a sweep to the right side. That's Willis. Willis tries to get around the corner. Stumbles his way by one man. He's still on his feet. He may have the first down. What an effort by Willis. Just under 12 to go in the third period. Brigham Young still ahead by 24. Hancock draw play. That's Hall. He's into the secondary. He's to the 30. He's to the 35-yard line. He's got a first down. 2 setbacks. Willis and Hall. Hancock. Running play. Willis coming wide to the left. He's got 5 yards. He fumbles the football, and it's going out of bounds. What a break for BYU. 2nd and 1. BYU at the Cougar 43-yard line. Delayed handoff. That's Hall. He's chased back deep. Can he get outside? He does. He's got the first down. He's up to the 48-yard line. We have 11 minutes to go in the third quarter of this game. The Cougars lead 27-3. Running play. Sweep to the right side. Willis. Willis dances over one tackler. He's got 10. He's got 12. He's down to the 38-yard line.
We'll talk to an old Florida State football player in a minute here, Jay.
Okay. It's the running play again. It's Willis, and Willis bangs his way inside the 35-yard line.
And they sure have beat up on Penn State today.
Yeah, this is kind of surprising. As much as you've competed, this just isn't what a lot of people thought. We're going to have a little fun. You
full backfield. Not so bad, huh?
No, you're doing pretty good. We're a little worried here. We need this gig.
He's got somebody over the middle. He overthrew him a little bit there.
Continued success. Robert Urich, who was a great player at Florida State, play-by-play announcer,
Okay, here's Willis going wide for the Cougars, the right side. Can he get the first down? He may have done. They have third down and less than a yard for a first down. And they'll try to get it with Willis. He's hit hard right at the line of scrimmage, and we'll see what the mark will be this time. Split backs. Hancock gives to Hall. Hall spun around at the line of scrimmage, and they'll throw him backwards. They never do get him to the turf, Brigham Young, from the 21-yard line of Penn State. A sweep to the left side. Willis, one blocker out in front, cuts inside that blocker and makes it to the 12-yard line. Nice run, but third down, and about 3 yards for a first down for the Cougars. Hancock. This is Hall on a sweep to the right side. Cuts inside. He's short of the yardage for the first down. He's about to the 9-yard line. Lauder is 11 of 17 kicking field goals. This is a 27-yard attempt from the hash mark on the right side. The kick has plenty of distance, and he made it. So Lauder gets the field goal, so Brigham Young gets a score the first time they have the ball, and they ran a lot of time off the clock. They lead 30-3. This is the Blue and White Sports Network. Lauder to kick. Just got a field goal. Drives this one long and deep. It'll go into the end zone. See, they will not run it out. Penn State will meet, that'll be on the Blue White Network. And Penn State meets Notre Dame in their next game. And here's a pass that's complete to the 31, maybe the 32-yard line. Take the lead, let's put it that way. The rush is on. The pass over the middle complete to Drayton, his tight end. He's to the 40, to the 45. Has some blocking. He's knocked out of bounds at near midfield. Drayton moves out to the right. High formation. They'll run it. That's Anderson, the tailback. Anderson's to the 39-yard line going up the middle.
Don't give him the home run.
2nd and 5. Collins with the ball.
Wait a minute. Penalty on Penn State.
Yeah.
Dead ball, false start, offense, 5 yards, still second down.
2nd and 10 for the Nittany Lions, and the crowd is just as noisy as can be. Here's Collins to throw. Pressure's on. Does throw it down the sidelines, and it is incomplete. Undefeated season. 13 wins the year he was a junior. Here's Collins to throw on third down. Gets the pass off, and it is.
Oh, that's interference all the way.
Yeah, I think
that's
so.
A good call.
So here's a first down play for the Nittany Lions. Collins, they're going to run it. That's Anderson, the tailback. Anderson bangs his way inside the 25-yard line to the. Okay, 2nd down and 4 for the Nittany Lions. Late in the third quarter now. Collins to throw. Has the time. Does throw. Completes it. He's knocked out of bounds at the the 18-yard line. First down play. Collins, a long count. Inside handout. No, well, I'll have to bet. You got 2 men wide to the right. Here's Collins back to pass. Fakes once. He's being chased. Gets the pass off. They tried to set up a screen, I believe. 3rd down and 6 for Penn State from the 14-yard line. Noisy crowd as Collins tries to change things. He's back to throw. The Cougars coming after him. Throws for the end zone, and it is incomplete. And he had the man there, too. 4th down play. Nope. It's not a blitz. He's got some time. Now he's being chased from behind. Can he get the first down yardage? I think so. He did. He just barely got the first down yardage. He has scored quick. It's a running play to Anderson. Tries to get outside. Oh, nice open field tackle for BYU. Penn State with the football on the BYU 5-yard line. See the rushing yardage in the game. 2nd and goal from the 5. I formation. Anderson does not make it. He's to maybe the 2-yard line.
Come out of the power eye.
Powers to the right side. Now he goes in motion. Comes back the other way. Quarterback stumbled as he came out of there. He's got the football. See if there's anything he can do with it. BYU chasing him around. They can't get to him. He throws it into the end zone, and it's incomplete.
I'll tell you.
You got to stay on sides if you're Penn State. Crowd is really wild.
Here is Collins rolling, looking. They're going to throw for it. Throws, and it is knocked away. It's incomplete. Nice defensive play for BYU by, is it Mitchell?
Patrick Mitchell.
Patrick Mitchell. He is the WAC hurdles champion. BYU running out of the end zone. First play, they'll get a little running room as Kalen Hall reaches the 5-yard line. 2nd and 7 from their own 5-yard line. And the Cougars will want to keep that clock going, and they give it on a running play this time to Jamal Willis, and Jamal's got about 3 more yards. 23 seconds to go in this third quarter. Brigham Young 3rd down, about 4 yards to go for a first down. And they'll run on a sweep to the left side. This is Christensen, who just came into the game. He might have it. I think he does. So that's it. 3 quarters of play have gone by. Brigham Young has 3 points in this third quarter to increase the lead. It's 30-3, the Cougars over the Nittany Lions. This is the Blue and White Sports Network. And the Cougars have a first down on their own 15-yard line as we open the fourth quarter of the football game. Running play. This is Haymouli. Haymouli got away from one man, now knocked off balance and off his feet at the 21-yard line. Rushing yards. Boy, they've still got a big edge over Penn State in the running game today, too, haven't they?
Yeah, they've really been able to run the sweeps and the draws.
2nd and 4. Here's a sweep to the left side. This is Christensen. Christensen turns that corner. Nice. Picks his way nicely to the 29-yard line. Cougars 1st and 10 at their own 29. And Haymouli and Christensen in as the running backs. And they'll run it again with Christensen. And Christensen is banged hard right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and 10, BYU. They'll run it. Haymouli. Haymouli's got some room. He's in there. He breaks his way to the 43-yard line.
Brother played at BYU. This is going to go against the Cougars.
2nd and 10, Brigham Young from their own 29. And they run it this time. That is Hall. Hall dancing around, slips a tackle, and is finally rolled out of bounds at the 33-yard line. 3rd down coming for Brigham Young. 3rd down, they need 6 yards for a first down. 3rd and 6. Rolling to the right is Hancock. Throws it downfield. It's caught by Drage. And Drage is tackled at the 35. That's not enough yardage for the kick. Snaps there. Got it away. Booms it to way back there. McDuffie let it go over his head. It goes into the end zone.
This is the people's choice. Look at this guy.
He kicked that into the end zone. 1st and 10 on their own 20 as Hunter just got away a 65-yard punt with 5 seconds of hang time. And here's Collins to throw on first down. Throws out the right side. Completes it to McDuffie. McDuffie's got 7. Cougars shift defensively. It's a running play on the inside. And I think they'll have the first down yardage. Here's Collins back to throw. Going to throw one deep. Way downfield, and it is what?
Great catch.
It's a great catch. A tremendous catch by number 3. 1st and 10, Penn State on the Brigham Young 33-yard line. Collins will throw again. 3-man rush over the middle. He completes it down to the 20-yard line and to the 18-yard line.
Either get a turnover, you think about onsides.
1st down. It's a running play. Nice play, too. He slips a tackle. He's to the 9-yard line. 2nd down and 2 for a first down and 9 for a touchdown. Collins, they'll run it again, and I don't think they made the first down.
See if they throw now. Play fake.
Nope, they run for it, and they open up a good hole. They've got the first down. Running it was Brian O'Neill. He
lets you get some help from your opponent. They turn it over.
1st and goal on the 4-yard line. And they'll run to the right side. And they don't get a score. This was Kajana Carter. Collins with the ball, running play. Anderson tries to dive into the end zone, but they pull him back. He didn't make it. The crowd's really enjoying this BYU defensive stand. They load up the line. Long cat Anderson tries to dive in again, and he doesn't make it. He was upended by Shad Hansen. And in fact, they have nothing to show for it in the game so far in these circumstances. 4th and 1. Collins with the ball. Anderson, I think he made it that time. He just barely got in there. So 3 times he goes airborne, and The third time he scores, and that is the 16th touchdown of the year. 7:05 to play in this football game. So they'll try for two. They split two men wide to the right. Collins is going to throw for it. Does, and it is incomplete. Derwin Gray and Tarleton, but I think it's Gray that got a hand on the football. 7 minutes and 5 seconds left to play in this football game. Looking for the onside kick. The good hands unit in there. They kick it high and short, and let's see if it'll go out of bounds. It does. It goes out of bounds on the sidelines. Christensen for BYU was over there. Hancock with split backs. And here's the handoff to Haymuli. Haymuli puts his head down and gets 2. 2nd and 8 for Brigham Young. Trying to take time off the clock, and they're successful. A sweep. Christensen to the right side. Cuts inside his blocker and is knocked off his feet at the 38-yard line.
So my guess is you run the inside handoff and draw.
Brigham Young plays New Mexico right here next week at noon. That'll be on the Blue White Network. Hancock over the middle, completes it for the first down. That's Rex to the 50. He fumbled the ball, but BYU gets it. Rex just dropped the ball when he was hit. Brigham Young with the first down at midfield. They're at the 48-yard line, their own 48. And here's a running play to Kalen Hall. Kalen skirting the outside. He's to the 45-yard line, still on his feet at the 40-yard line. Dances his way to the 38-yard line. It's a first down run by Kalen Hall. First down, Brigham Young.
See what Christensen can do here. He'll get the football.
It's on the 38-yard line of Penn State. And he gets it on a delayed handoff. No, it's Haymuli. Haymuli dives inside the 35-yard line. Nope, it's a personal foul on BYU. So it's 2nd and 21 after that penalty was marked out. Hancock, the blitz is on. He flips it over the left side. Christensen catches it and it's bumped out of bounds. Hancock from the shotgun. Snaps high. They'll run it, however. He hands off to Christensen. Coming around that right side to the 50, to the 45. Knocked out of bounds into the Penn State bench. They're coming after him. But he gets the kick away. Tries to kick it out of bounds, I believe, but he did not. It goes into the end zone. It was 19-22. Okay. Here's a pass play, and it is complete into the middle of the field. Won't be very much gain on this one for Penn State. The point I wanted to make, and the players on that team will be honored at halftime for the first time they ever beat traditional rival Utah. And here's Collins to throw again and completes it to the 30-yard line. Should be just enough for the first down. BYU would outrush him by that many yards.
No, really did.
And here is Collins back to pass. Throws into the middle of the field. He's got a man. It's caught at the 50-yard line. Big tight end knocked off his feet at the 42-yard line by McCullough. And they're running no huddle offense now. Here's Collins to throw again. Throws for the sidelines. Completes it to the BYU 37-yard line.
Still going to have to play Pittsburgh. That's a traditional rivalry.
2nd and 6 for Collins. The rush is on. He'll throw it now under pressure. Throws deep, and it is incomplete in the end zone. Mitchell covering for BYU, but the rush is on. The blitz is on. They chase him out of the pocket. He's running for the sidelines and is knocked out of bounds short of yardage for the first down. The BYU team's pointing out he was out of bounds about 4 yards back, but it's 4th down and 1, and they'll throw for it, and they get it. Here's Collins back to throw. 4-man rush. Good protection. He'll throw it away.
Well, that was terrific coverage.
He won it easily. Almost a reverse of the score. Here's a quick pass in the middle of the field to O.J. McDuffie. Tackled from behind. Pulled down at the 20-yard line. Not enough for the first down.
2:13.
Here's Collins to throw again. And completes it again. That'll be enough for the first down. Again to Archie.
There's your passing yardage.
And here's another throw. And this one will be... It's caught, but he's out of the end zone, so it's an incomplete pass.
Duffy just ran out of room.
Kerry Collins has gone all the way. They'll run a draw this time. There's some room. He's to the 10-yard line, but Dewey Gray met him head on.
Boy, that's a good open field tackle.
3rd down and 3. Collins is going to throw on 3rd down. Pressure, throws, completes it to the 5-yard line. Nice catch down there by Ryan Groove, the tight end.
BYU on an academic scholarship.
1st and goal at the 5 as Collins tries to throw for a touchdown and does. So O.J. McDuffie makes the grab in the end zone, and that is his, that's his 8th touchdown of the year as a receiver.
Extra point attempt.
Penn State did against BYU in the Holiday Bowl. Well, he throws and completes it for the 2-point conversion to Justin Williams. So 2 more points, and it is 30-17. Clark's out there. Onside kick this time. Hergen's got the football. He's running it back downfield. He's down at the 30-yard line. How about that? Hergen took it on the bounce. He didn't try to cover it. BYU with the football. 1st and 10 at the Penn State 30. Hancock with the to Nathan Hall. Hall breaks inside, bangs his way inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. With 1:13 to play, Cougars have a first down on the Penn State 19-yard line. Hall's rushed for 117 yards in this game. This time it's Christensen, tripped up.
And he's dropped at the 20, might have lost a yard.
Ryan Hancock wants the crowd to quiet down now so he can call signals. Here it is, it's to Heimuli. Heimuli breaks to the right side, and Heimuli is to the 10-yard line. And the crowd from Brigham Young goes wild here. They have defeated nationally ranked Penn State by a score of 30-17. A great victory for BYU. There's Lavelle Edwards going out the field to talk to Joe Paterno, 2 of the all-time great coaches in America. That's it. The Cougars win it, 30-17.